So we're back today and we're going to recap on what we did 2 days ago. So this is the third day of working with the canter with him. The first day was in the last video, and then yesterday I worked with him without videoing it, just to kind of continue on with what I worked with. And today I'm going to show you what the progression is, see if he's a little better. So yesterday he was better. He actually cantered off each direction. I didn't even have to touch him, so that was good. So today we'll just see where he's at and see if we can progress him on. So we're just going to go back into the things that we're looking for, is getting a real nice rhythm. So I want to send him out. I send the front out there, get him out on that circle. Now, one of the things that I'm noticing with him is he tends to want to stop and look in. And part of that is because I allowed it. You know, even you go back to the other video, right after he cantered, I allowed him. And that's what you want to do in the beginning, but he's starting to get to where he'll stop and face, like there. And then I just say, thanks for checking in, but not yet. You don't get to stop yet. So I don't want to really get after him. As it is, I want to just say, you know, I appreciate you checking in with me, but can you keep going? So that was nice. He went right through there. So this time I'll ask. So I bring my life up and say canter. And that was nice. And it's like, thank you, but oh, can you keep going? So I just give him a moment of a thank you, and then I'm going to say, can you keep going? Now I've got a 22-foot line on here, so I can give him a little space when I need to. And he's getting more connected with me farther out, so I can give him a little more space too. Remember how the length of rope is determined on, do you have a connection to your horse? If there's no connection, then you better shorten up. And then as they develop the connection longer, farther out, you can let them go farther. See, he wants to kind of stop, check in. And I keep saying, no, you know, thanks, but can you keep going? Thanks, but can you keep going? So I keep throwing the energy underneath, lifting, kind of talking to the body part that comes in. So I want to get good rhythm. Not until he can go around without stalling will I then ask for the canter again. Just keep helping them, because this is very common. After they do it, some horses get real worried. He's more shutting down, which is actually better than him getting worried. This is nice here. See if he can keep going. And I'm talking to the front end here, saying, get your front out. Stay going. And I'm just kind of drifting over to the other corner. Not bad. And that was good. And then I'm going to say, oh, can you keep going? Thanks for checking in, but can you keep going? And it's like, oh, thank you. And now I'm going to allow him to come on in. So he doesn't get to just canter and then stop. You know, the first day, yes. Yesterday, a little bit. Now today we're progressing it on to saying, oh, thanks for the canter. As soon as he breaks gait, I don't get after him too much yet. Or really not at all yet. if he breaks gait, because all we're looking for is a nice clean depart. As he gets those consistently and isn't getting worried, then we'll start saying, okay, hold it a little longer. And that's why the depart is so important. But as he does the canter and then he wants to break and turn in, I'm saying, oh, nope, can you just keep your trot going at least? So he starts learning. He still has to stay out there and just wait for me to tell him what next to do. So now we'll go the other direction. So we're looking for that rhythm, and I'm judging, do I have a nice forward rhythm? You know, there's three elements here: the forward rhythm, the circle, and the bend. And all of that was good up till that point there. And I scale it on a scale from 1 to 10. So this is nice, so we'll see, and lift. Nice. Yeah, now I say, oh, thank you, but can you keep going? Because that was a really nice, he kept cantered 3-4 strides, came back, and then just saying, oh, let's keep going. So he starts learning that staying out there is really what we're looking for. I'm looking for him to stay relaxed. This is pretty good, so I say, would you like to? And let him come back. Nice, and he stayed out. And he's still not quite sure what to do with his feet. And I'll let him have that, because he maintained half circle and then came down. And when I asked, he was there. I didn't have to get after him. But every horse is different. Some horses you're going to have to stay, you know, tag them more often. Some horses you may never have to tag them. They're like, oh. So you don't want to get them worried about the canter. It's just saying, hey, can you go? And when you ask, you want some sort of response. Some sort of a little bit faster till they start getting the idea that you, when you just say, let's go, they're like, sure, I'd love to. That's what we're developing here. So we'll try it both directions one more time. And I like this guy because he's real sensitive. He really is paying attention. When I ask or put an intent somewhere, he's like, oh, okay. So here I'm saying, can you keep your front out there? Nice, this is nice. Oh, he left the circle. He felt me thinking about the canter. So I'm just want to get that rhythm going. And he maintained a nice trot. Because he kind of knows what's coming. And so we're just waiting on him saying, that's great, I know it's good that you're anticipating, but I want you to wait on me. You don't have to get worried. Nice. And good. And stay going. Because there he wants to just stall and turn in right away. And I want him to, even if he breaks gait, that he maintains some trot. Giving him a little bit more space here because we're still connected. If I lose the connection, then I shorten up. And I'm drifting around some too. What does the horse need? So I'm trying to give the horse what he needs to accomplish what I want. There you go. And He felt me anticipating, you know, saying, get ready, and he was like, nope, don't want to, or I'm not ready. So we just get the rhythm back, get the trot back, because he knows that that's where we're going to canter. And that's a good thing, and it's a bad thing if they're still worried about it. It's a good thing that they start going, oh, there's where I've got to. So I keep helping them. Yeah, nice lick and chew. Not getting big. Just lots and lots of repetition. So the canter turns into just something they want to do, not something they get worried about. Helping them, and see there, as soon as I asked, there was no he didn't go into it, so then I slapped the ground at least to say, oh, but you didn't give much effort. There. And that was really nice. And I'm like, ah, oh, thank you. Can you stay going? Can you just at least walk here? Because he really gave a real nice canter try. That was the best one yet. So I'm just like, yeah. But can you keep moving? So he doesn't just think he gets to turn and stop. Because he really, it's really good that he wants that. He wants to come in. He's like, did I do good? Did I do good? And you have to show him, yes, that was good. But can you keep doing this? So that's the idea there. So that was nice on that side. Now we'll ask the other side. Sending them out. Very nice trot there. Giving him a little more space. He feels pretty good here. And yeah, nice. As he went into the canter, came out of it, kept the trot going, and this is a real nice trot. So I'm going to leave him with that there. Because as he gets that, so you see how the rhythm really stayed. He didn't stop, turn in. He just cantered and he broke the trot, and then he kept trotting again. So once you get to that point and he's doing that well, then you can just ask the canter again. If he goes first few steps, breaks gait, trots, set it up, do another canter depart, and then you just keep working on those canter departs right from that circle, that nice trot, looking for that relaxation. So the big thing I want you to take away here is the rhythm. Keeping your horse very rhythmic, keeping that trot going, and then ask when they're ready, and only when they're ready. And if they get worried, they'll usually come back to the trot themselves. Then stay on that circle until they get nice and relaxed again, and then ask again. It's better to get one or two good tries and then leave it, and then go to the next day and just keep building that way. You don't want to repeat this too many times in one day, because they'll get tired, they'll get frustrated, and you'll lose a lot of ground that way. So we thank you for your time. We'll see you in the next one.